We are recording, and for some reason my voice changed the moment I hit that button. Right now I am an 80s reporter. Back to you, Halina.
Hi.
Okay, how is everybody doing? It's been 2 weeks and we are ready to play again. This time maybe less pirates. So we have almost everybody except
Never say never.
almost everybody except our oh my fucking god, I can't forget. I forgot the name. Chris Pratt on Jurassic Park.
Rick.
No, yeah, I know he's Rick, but I'm going for Chris Pratt because of the Raptors, okay?
Owen. Owen.
Yeah, okay. If you need to explain the joke, it's not a good joke. Moving on. So, are we ready for a small recap? So last time you got on top of the flying vessel, the Nyarmas. It was commanded by this dwarf kind of oddball captain that apparently he didn't really care, but he cared deep down, and he had some sort of relationship with Thuras, Captain Lacte Rionborn, the captain of the Nyarmas, and you guys boarded the ship, were extremely insubordinate, trying to get into the secret engine room.
Only two of us, thank you very much. Get that right now.
I wasn't insubordinate, I was just having fun.
Yeah, so Gabatutaru got a big issue of the, what did you call it, cabin fever?
I got cabin fever.
And then Kaulikid said something, father, mother, and Gal was like, "Ooh, not gonna be a good girl." We ended the session as on the beginning of the second day of traveling away from Grelia. You stopped by a slightly larger patch of land so that the ship could replenish its other engines, and there you explore a couple of ruins, nothing much, just some old abandoned farmhouse, and Kabatutaru got to find a chest that contained a small piece of an armor, a slightly rusted pauldron that she proceeded to equip. And that's where we finished last game, as the ground beneath started to crumble and Gava was pulled by all of you back into Firmland. So, going back to that moment, what are you guys doing?
You okay? What did you find?
And you'll see me. I'm just like, I found on this this pauldron, and you show me. You just see me start connecting it, and like pull it tight and clamp it on. I'm just like, yeah. Obviously, this looks like it was belonging to the same set. Definitely fits nice.
Can I?
You put it on.
As soon as he puts it on, I'm going to basically ask Gabba, whilst you're wearing it, do you mind if I inspect? Yeah, I guess inspect the pauldron. Like, is there any?
Go for it.
What I'm probably looking for, it's something. I guess I'm looking for like runic symbols that are similar to what he has on the chain.
Yep. You find the exact same symbol. It's similar to one of the smaller runes that's on the bracer that has the chain. It's let me describe the rune for you. First, let me open the image. Okay, almost there. Okay, so it seems to be like some sort of a rune that forms sort of like a fire, like a bee flowing up, and has like small dots.
And the pauldron looks fairly new, I assume, because obviously it's fucking magical. Or
No,
is it look dirty?
I don't adapt to that notion of all magical items will always look perfect as the day that they were created. Magical items can get destroyed, can get rusted. There are certain runes that allow magical items to be pristine. Runes that cast some sort of the Taumaturgy spell
Yep.
on a like every 10 seconds, stuff like that. But this
So the-
pauldron in particular seems to be dirty, but in good state.
Okay.
Vishal will open his eyes and look at it with his seer's eyes.
So
Or, in general, all the things around.
So similar to all of you guys, the pauldron just shines a little bit with different kind of spirits. Seems like small butterflies being attracted to something sweet. Especially
So
now
I
that
guess so they-
Gava has put it on her shoulder.
So they
So
would see.
no bad spirits, no
No.
nothing. Okay.
How many? So I've got 4 things now hovering around me from a seer's eye point of view.
Yes.
Wow, Pauldron is no bad, has no
So,
bad.
so Bishar pretty much sees like Gava standing there and like what are the like thousands of shiny ladybugs of different colors going to like specific spots in Gava, like the 2 eyes, the pauldron, and the chain. Do you have the bracer and the pauldron in the same arm or different arms?
Yeah, so I've gone bracer left arm, pauldron left,
And hammer in the right.
and hammer in the right. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Do you feel any difference? Is there any ill effects we should be aware of, or
You see me start clenching my hand. I start like, what like when people like slash their sword in the air, do that with my axe. I'm like, no, I feel good. Feeling like I could do a bit more damage, take a bit more damage. I think we're gonna. I'm looking forward to using this out.
can I?
Inside check that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I insight check that? 'Cause that seems a bit.
Yep, no problem. Roll an insight check.
And I realize I should have been rolling my insight checks with advantage because of my Rune Knight Stone Rune ability.
Okay.
15.
Is Gava lying?
No, Gava's telling the truth. Gava's feeling good.
Yep.
None of this. Okay, that's fine. Let's try not to have any more cabin fever episodes, shall we?
Can't imagine I will for a bit, but just gonna lay low a bit, I think, and just getting on myself a bit more. You see it personal on.
Okay.
It looks good on you.
Yes.
Does it look good on you?
Damn right, it looks good.
Probably could
Damn
do with
right.
probably could do with a bit of polishing, but yes, it will
Oh,
do up quite
may
nicely for you.
I can do that, and I just prestidigitate you all clean, because I assume you was dirty for a while you were digging. You were dirty. Wow, English.
Wow, English much?
Not today.
So you guys see after a few minutes, it's been like 10 minutes of Gava digging the hole. You see Kaine coming and we're ready to go, my dears.
I'm ready. I haven't checked the farmhouse. Did anyone see anything good in the farmhouse?
Oh,
Those
I found some bones in there. They had tusks, so I'm assuming orc in origin.
Oh, could I? Do we need to go now? Can I have a quick check just to see if this is orc?
I think it was Tukaina.
Yeah, I was kind of. Yeah. Oh, everyone, to be honest with you. Whoever's in.
Well, I certainly have no rush. I mean, I have some bread in the oven. For me, we could wait. It's kind of tricky to cook while the ship is moving, you know?
Okay, so I'm just gonna go quickly check to see if this is an orc. And you see Gabba just like saunter off
Oh,
towards the farmhouse.
would you like some assistance with that, Gabba? I know a thing or two about archaeology.
Yes, yeah, come, sure, come.
I would
let's
like to
have a
see
look.
some bones.
You see Gabba go to like.
As
That's a very
you...
that's a slightly strange statement to say, as is.
Oh, really? I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Some, I mean, for us, we're okay, but other people who may not know you as well as we do may take that the
Excuse
wrong
me?
way.
Kaine
Yes,
approaches you.
bones is weird.
Kaine approaches you.
Because we all have bones. I assume.
Worry not, my dear. I will get you some bones in the next soup.
Oh,
And she turns around and goes like, "Oh, Captain! We need to wait for a minute." And she just goes towards the ship.
oh, they're both dwarves, right?
Yep.
So I will go into the farmstead. I'm just going to do like an investigation check to see what I can find, see if there's anything, and I'll also talk to friend and be like, friend, do you know anything of this?
One of the pieces of the armor has been acquired, Mistress Kavatutadu. This is one of the smaller milestones. Good job, congratulations are in order. Clap, 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 clap. Those were my hands. Do you feel congratulated?
A little bit, thank you. However, did you know this? Is this bones anything to do with someone? Is this Thelrion? Is this someone else?
Am I to remind you, mistress, that I have no eyes?
Can I make her look through my eyes? Or friend, them, look through my eyes?
Sure, give me a wisdom check.
That is not the check I want to be doing. Ha! 2!
You start forcing your eyes, and on the bottom of your head you think maybe I should have eaten more carrots. Nothing happens.
Okay, don't worry about it. If you have no recollection, that's fine. Can I do just a general investigation check to see if I can find any like books or like journals, or potentially any like weapons or something like that?
Yep, sure.
That's a
I am there
roll.
for moral support. I can't help in any way.
17.
17. So you guys, all of you start checking a little more. I know that Bishar and Quattle had checked this place before, but you come to the conclusion that this person, this orc, was most probably killed during the fracturing. There are fragments of heavy stones, probably the roof, next to the bones. They seem to be slightly fractured. You don't find anything in particular, just what seems to have been a normal farming house in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. After I'll probably explain. I'll be like, looks like it's just looks like it was a normal farming house, and this guy died probably just through some unlucky accident. Still doesn't explain why this was outside his farmstead, though. Or maybe we'll find out in some other time. I don't see there's any need to stay here any longer. If any of you want to do anything, or should we just get back on the ship and just get back?
Like, given how big the island is, do I think there'd be any like significant like ear stones in it? Given how big it is.
So how would you look for that?
That's the artificer's thinking.
Guess I'd look and see if there were any tunnels or sort of like works that go down into the ground, or I'd compare and like try and look underneath from the ship, essentially.
Which could you
So-
do like? I know it sounds.
Let me.
Finding water. You know, when you got 2 sticks and you go like this. I'm gonna cross over when there's water.
Yeah.
Are you trying to dowsing rods?
Yeah, just douse rods. You know, you may find something.
What were we trying to find?
Air stones.
Okay, interesting.
But it's the opposite of water,
Okay.
so surely they like fly apart.
Let me see if I understand you guys. You are on a floating island. You have already dig the hole, and you can see the other side of the island fall into the sea of clouds from the hole. And you want to go check if there are tunnels? Am I correct?
Yeah, no, it,
Well, I just mean a way to see if there's any like exposed airstone, is what I mean. Just to search around for that, basically, is what I mean.
This man is doing it on his own. He's not with us.
I mean, Visha could... Wait, could...
He's
Give
not
me a
high
second.
level yet to start flying and stuff.
No. I mean, wait a second.
He turns into a bird.
Nah. Wait, is that a druid spell?
What? Turn into a bird?
Shut up.
He could
If I'm-
like pop open like a parrot or something. Probably a pigeon.
He's
The,
not
the ship
high
is
level.
currently recharging, so the ship is not going to be moved. You can though give me an investigation check to spend your time looking around, see if you find anything in particular of interest.
Never mind,
So
that's
what
a
happens?
high level spell.
Quick thing with law. Does the ship need to recharge next to landing? Or can it just recharge
It's not.
wherever?
So
Or like
Think of-
going too hard into the mechanics?
think of it as an hybrid EV. Each time that
Okay.
it breaks, the engine gets recharged a little bit, right? So the ship can absorb ether from the air as it moves.
Right, but why doesn't it be next to land?
But if the ship is not using the engine, it's charging faster. So
So is
This is-
so it's docked on land then? That's why it's not moving.
yes, yes,
Right. Okay.
Martin,
yes.
would a spell of locate object locate an airstone?
Yes, but you need to know the stone that you're looking for in particular. If I'm correct, you need to know the object that you are looking for. You
Well,
cannot
you
say
can
like,
search for a general type of object. I will just
Yeah.
tell you where the nearest one is.
Yeah.
I believe.
yeah, in that case, yeah. If it doesn't ask you to be like specific, no problem.
Find the nearest bad guy.
The only problem with that is,
Yeah. Every magical item has an
yeah.
airstone.
yeah, if say for example Gabba
I
has,
have it. I have an
yeah,
airstone.
it will show up as you.
So
But you could do that and then just see what is available in the area.
no, it shows you
No,
one.
it just
It only
one,
shows
only
one.
It shows you
Which
the
is the
nearest.
closest.
Yeah.
So,
So
it won't work.
if the shark goes all the way to the other end of the island, cast it. And
To be
stand on
fair,
the other end.
if he has, or if someone has detect magic, that could work. But but then you would need to see the item in order to see if it's magical or not.
Yeah,
the
detect
other
magic
problem.
doesn't go Ooh, I think it's like 50 centimeters of cover.
Even then, you still need to see it.
Yeah.
While all this is going on, I'm just gonna go dangle my feet over the hole and just like sit there, just reminiscing. Well,
I sit next to you.
It starts to crumple a little bit.
probably then scooch a little bit further back, so just my feet are like hanging over the edge, not me like sat on the edge. So if it did go, I've got like a little couple of seconds to like push myself further in.
Yep. So, what was the investigation check?
14.
14. You look around. You don't find, in particular, an airstone. It's not that easy. Based on your knowledge of magical tinkering, airstones can be found in three ways. Either locating a source of extreme condensed magic, slaying a beast or a creature that has magic, or finding a historical relic site of connection to any other sort of plane or dimension that has extreme magical power. For you to find a stone out in the open in this island, it should have been maybe left by some other creature during the fracturing, or some magical creatures killed each other in this patch of land, maybe some time ago. But sadly, you do not find an airstone in this place. At this point, it's been a couple of hours, and the captain goes, "Oh, it's been a long time. My patience is starting to run thin. I've been waiting for you for like 2 hours, and you are still goofing around, so... Are you idiots ready to go?"
Can I do an investigation check to see what the weak points of this dwarf is?
It would be an insight.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure.
Can
Can
I?
I
20.
help? Okay.
Dirty 20?
No, nat. Oh, it's a nat 20 for a 19. No, insight. Sorry. Insight is -1. Yeah, 19.
19. Very sturdy dwarf. You know that all dwarves have a lot of muscle, but this guy in particular is not that muscular, though the way that he moves on his feet, it seems like he's quick on the move, he's fleet-footed, and you see that he has like two swords, one on top of each other, one is smaller, so you kind of make certain educated estimations of how you could maybe trample this guy on his feet. You get the feeling that it wouldn't be fast, like you should probably catch him by surprise.
Okay. I don't say a word and just carry on up the steps to the ship.
Sure.
Follow. And sure. So, apologies. It's not very often you get to investigate the islands without danger, well, without something trying to kill you, I suppose.
And as at this moment you see Gabba goes to push him. No.
Yes, I totally understand. The adventure, the exploring, it's all so exhilarating. But we need to get back to the Empire.
The Empire will still be there when we get back, whether
The
we
island.
get there earlier or later.
This patch of land will still be here.
Are there any flowers or trees around?
There's a couple of wildflowers, trees, not a single one. As I explained on the first episodes, you are on an island thousands of meters flying in the sky. It's kind of hard for trees to grow. Only the toughest trees grow, and not in a place small as this.
Okay. If I may, 1 second, and I just ran back down, pick like few flowers and run back up. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. I like that
Can
one.
Pardon?
Looks at Eric and goes, I like that one. You idiots should be like the other idiot.
Oh, does the man has bone in him too?
I'm pretty sure the dwarf man does have many bones in him.
Oh, Mr. Dwarf, how many bones do you have in you?
Many, and I would like to keep it that way, thank you. I take back what I said half a minute ago.
Did I say something wrong? And I just wander down.
Again, that's why I said that will be the weird reaction that people may have.
I don't get why people are so weirded out by simple questions.
The ignorant.
It's almost like they're two simple questions. Like, it's strange that you're asking them. It's like asking nothing to why people wash their hands or something like that.
Why do?
Clean.
Ooh,
But you can clean like this. And I prestidigitate.
Yeah, or you can just keep your hands dirty.
Well, you're special. Most people can't do that.
I'll do it for you all the time.
Oh yeah, we also have a part in the ship that can do that. You just like, don't tell the other crewmates, but each time that they enter the sleeping bay, there's a little something in the frame. I was getting tired of the mask and sweat.
You will have to excuse me. You are very interesting.
Oh yeah, I know, I certainly am. Do you want me to tell a story?
Do you have a story?
Oh, I have plenty of stories, my dear. I could tell you about the time I was chasing a storm, and the storm decided to turn around and started to chase me, or I could tell you about the time that I landed on a new land full of like orcs and we brought them back to the Empire, or maybe I could tell you about the time that I was fighting on the pits back in Elam. I have plenty of stories, my dear. Or if you are more interested, I can tell you about my lab conquests. Maybe you would like to hear about
Can
Lady
I-
Thures.
Can I insight him as he's basically, is he full of shit?
Yeah, sure. Roll an insight check.
19.
While this is going on, can I just go and sketch like some like trinket on the island, just a little thing, just quickly?
Yeah, no problem. So, fun enough, none of it is a lie. It's embellished a little bit, but none of it is a lie. You see confidence in the face of this person. Either he's extremely good at lying, or he's basing all of these stories on truth. You know, Lady Thures and I used to be more than friends at some point. And I can tell you all about it over a cup of wine if you'd like.
When?
Oh, just
I
let me get the ship
immediately
flying back.
Put
and-
my hands around Kaliki's shoulders and say, "Let us move on from this conversation. Don't we have somewhere to go very
Why?
quickly, Captain?"
Oh yeah,
I
we
will
are
tell
getting
you that.
we are getting the ship ready to depart. If Big Kitty would like to be part of the And lab talk, I can totally invite you, my dear.
I am totally okay with none of that happening involving me, thank you.
Well, your loss. I assure you. Lady Thuras is quite charming once you get to know her, and I know her a lot.
Eric, what was happening when we went down? What was happening and why am I gone from there?
Let's say there are social navigations you have yet to make without experience, and let's also say that you may get yourself into a situation where you may say no and then lash out because some people will not understand why no is no, and instead of thinking no is a yes, and then you may decide to blow his brains out with one of your spells, and then we'll have to fulfill Gabba's lifelong dream of being pirates.
I think in other circumstances it's called parenting, but it doesn't quite apply.
I'm not sure where this falls. This is quite strange for me.
Parenting is strange for everyone the first time.
Sorry, I can't keep a straight face.
But yes, let's not. As much as I know Gabba would be very happy about being pirates, let's not have that dream just yet. AzerrA is sort of eating a ration.
So, you guys go back to the ship, the low, high whine of the engines start to rumble up as the ship lifts up from the ground. You feel this shaking again. As it stabilizes back into the air higher and higher, you start to feel some sort of shaking going away as it becomes steady, and you, after just a few minutes, no longer feel that the ship is moving. But if you go to the deck, you will see quickly flying over all of the clouds. On the horizon far away, from time to time you see small little patches of land flying. You see every maybe couple of hours what could be the peak of a mountain coming out of the clouds just covering most of it. And before we keep moving, we are going to go back in time a full day as Ephraim boarded the ship and went to the engineering bay and developed a kind of charming relationship with the beetle. The beetle that was the engineer, as kindred spirits, talking about deep engineering and mechanics and other stuff of the sorts. So, Ephraim, earlier on I asked you to roll me a persuasion check, which would determine how much of a likable person you were to this beetle and how many questions they would be willing to answer to you. So, based on that roll, you can ask me 4 questions of general works of the ship, of the Nayarmas.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, you can also ask about the crew, about this beetle, whom I got. He tells you that their name is Riley the beetle. So
Let me think. First of all, how is there any chance that the cores of the ship's engines run out? What sort of, do you have to do repair work or maintenance for them? Do they just last forever, or
So they pretty much tell you that while the ship, the Nyarmas, is back in Elam, they can do deep maintenance, adjust the systems, do a good checkup of the engine, but pretty much once the ship has departed, it's self-sustained. They just need to check if there's like anything wrong. The engine fixes itself mostly. Next question.
how much sort of work does it regularly take to run an engine like this? Would it be? I mean, I would have seen how many people are working around here, but is it awfully labour intensive to run a ship with an engine like this? Does it require lots of people?
Was kind of related to the previous answer. Once the ship has departed, it's just a single person is more than enough. It's mostly to keep logs or check for any possible anomalies. The ship follows some protocols that he really doesn't know how it works. They don't really know how it works. But it seems to sustain itself only based on the ether that it gathers. So the crew just uses it. It's a relic from way before the cataclysm, so...
Have you ever tried to look into making your own engine or designing systems like this?
So when you say that, they start sharing like blueprints and ideas and plans that they have been exploring how this engine works. They have a crew back in Elam that take care of the 3 big ships that are not part of the nobles, and all of the engineers, there are some that have more knowledge. They start telling you about Kashnar. Kashnar is the lead engineer of the Flying Books Guild. They tell you that he's a genius, he's an orc. So starts going on and on and on about the ideas of how this engine works. But supposedly Carnage is the only person that really knows how to make an engine from scratch. As everybody that's right now in the Empire, they were not part of any position, any high position before the Cataclysm. So that knowledge was kind of lost to most. But apparently Carnage has been able to unravel most of the mysteries, either by knowledge or by trial and error.
Do you know how I could get in contact right to this, or find where this... I mean, obviously you know where Carnage is, but is he a very private person?
To that, he kind of takes a step back. He gets the feeling that he's been going a little easy with the lips, being able to speak with somebody that has similar interests. He does tell you that they don't have the required access, but if you wanted to know more, they can make some introductions back in Elam. And that's pretty much what you spend your first day doing. So, as you guys are soaring through the Sea of Clouds, I need one of you to roll me a d6.
That's 4.
4. Let me check. So 4. Okay, and roll again.
4.
4 mutated harpies come and attack us.
Okay, so near the end of the second day, you had 2 more days to get to the Empire. Near the end of the second day, the captain just does like a public announcement. Okay, everybody, looks like we are doing okay on the Ethereum, but just for safe measure, the high crews have decided to land once more, so that we can just do a quick sprint back to our homeland. We have spotted a place not so far away that we can leave the ship to rest. So everybody to positions, gather your weapons, and be prepared for whatever. You know the protocol. And as
Whoever is nearest. What protocol?
you see one of the dog beast workers go like, just grab your weapon and be ready to kick whatever comes your way. It's not that hard.
It's called, when people say protocol, it's sort of called a course of action in case something happens.
Why don't they use simple words?
Some people like to sound smarter than they really are. It's like trying to be smarter than you really are, than being smarter than being smarter, really smart than you actually look. You'll get it one day.
Okay.
So you guys approach another small patch of land. At this moment, all those of you that have been looking on the deck, you see many more peaks covered by shadows, but you can still see the silhouette of what would be the peak of a mountain. Some of them are tall enough to emerge out of the clouds, but most of them remain underneath. And just a small fragment of maybe half or 1 kilometer wide drifter land floating. And you just land the ship there. Everybody comes down. For a moment, silence, and then a tall grass is moving. And
Inside, not inside check.
Perception. Sure.
Can I do one as well?
Yep, sure.
Have we seen something like that before?
Yeah, you had a long rest.
I mean, have we seen something like the grass moving before?
Yep, you can roll me an intelligence check.
A natural 20.
6.
Or dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
12.
9, sorry.
Okay, so Kauliki, you have seen this a bunch of times. It's the same way that any sort of like tall grass or whatever would move as anything is coming through it. It's like the normal
Okay, so
shaking
it's
of the
not
blades of
a
grass.
grass working, it's something going through the grass.
Yes.
Okay.
Gava, you look at the grass and you are the first to watch as one of the beast workers just lets go of an arrow, poof, and you see a bunny comes out of the grass and start running to the other side of the island.
I'll say that. It looks like there's. Oh, bullshit. It looks like there's some rabbits in the grass. You could be okay.
Yeah, but why do you have a blood coming down your nose?
Yep. Roll me rabbit, bunny, and beach.
Oh yeah.
Did she succeed on?
No, she didn't succeed on the bitch. No.
No.
I thought I did succeed on the bitch.
Yeah, I think she did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
she
fairly
did.
confused.
Just
I thought There's like
Strong,
one.
but
Yeah, but obviously Gabba's not aware that she actually may have succeeded against the third one.
So
once again 5d.
5d10. You know the drill.
9, 5,
1.
3,
One.
2.
What? Yeah,
Uh,
fine.
So what was that?
9, 5, 3, H2.
9, 5, 3, 8, 2.
roughly 20.
27.
27.
Yeah.
Isn't that at least a half?
Nope.
Yeah,
73 my max HP.
blood coming out of the nose.
Well, at least that answers one question.
Would I say?
You
Are
just
you
see me
alright?
wipe my nose away.
That Bagel, she's still with us somehow. She's still with us.
Ooh, doesn't
I just
happen
saw-
normally.
Wipe my nose.
Let's say we had a run-in with one of a very
Oh,
old,
someplace.
an old spirit from the island, and unfortunately our strong hawk, shall we say, had some unfriendly words with the ancient spirit.
Well, the bitch bunny deserves everything she gets.
Roll me another d10.
10d10?
You
Five.
Oh,
No,
5
sorry,
5d10.
see
5d10.
it
Yeah,
on the bitch.
yeah, I
Gonna
forgot that. I
say!
forgot about which.
You should be keeping track. Which words?
I got them written down. I just forgot. I didn't think it was rabbit. I thought it was hair.
No.
It was
Hey,
3,
you're
6,
fine.
3, 1, 5. So 12 plus 6.
I
18.
warned
Not
him.
that bad. Oh yeah, but I'm just getting it out of the way just in case there are rabbits and bunnies on this island. I can take the damage.
The other nostril starts bleeding.
Yeah, that's because Callum literally realized, oh, I have a free second win I can use every short rest.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to use second wind.
I'll just prestidigitate the blood away from her.
Ooh.
6 plus
Okay,
7.
so guys, every day
Only fighter level.
you convince me more
Fight the level.
that you pick the correct name for your group. Now, heads up everybody, let's do a quick run through the place. And guys, give me a survival or investigation check.
Survival for me.
Did you say investigation or survival?
15.
Survival for me.
21.
21.
Okay.
16.
So the thing that draws your attention the most in this place is that there are no buildings. There seems to be not that many vegetation until you reach near the center of the place, where out of nowhere it starts to have a lot of like bushberries, a couple of trees, carrot fields, like just growing wild. And there are, as you move through all of this vegetation, you see a lot of animals, like small animals, rabbits, raccoons, rats, stuff like that, just moving away, like as hearing your sound incoming. And you see what seems to be like a pond, a big pond, maybe about like 5 meters wide and a couple of meters deep. It's not boiling, but as you get closer, it seems to be slightly hot, like to the touch, warm.
I'm gonna put my hand in it.
You put your hand in it and you heal 9 points of damage.
I'd say
Right.
together, yeah.
Oh, feeling a bit better. That made me feel a bit good.
Not the wisest of decisions, but it's a gamble one, nevertheless.
What is life without taking some risks, you know? And as soon as I say that, I will literally I'll just sit on the edge of the pool, put my legs into it.
That is water. It's wet.
Yeah, but I want it. It's warm, so I'm just kind of like a foot massage, you know?
Yeah. You just put your feet in it. The water gets a little murky, and after a few seconds it cleans up.
Like,
No.
guys, if you got a fishing rod, we could try and fish. You may get, you know, something out of it.
But it's wet. Yeah, I put like the tippiest tip of my tail in it. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
wet.
It's water. It's wet.
Yeah, see, it's wet. It's ugh.
Can I? Eric gets a bit of a cheeky grin. Can I?
Do it.
Seeing Kaliki's reaction. Yeah, because I'm like right next to both of you. I am literally going to shove you in.
Sure.
Me? Sure.
Yes.
Make an attack check.
Attack? Not it's not a shove.
The shove is an attack.
Yeah. I'll just use my glaive as the attack because it'll be
Yeah.
+7 anyway.
It's 30.
Oh no, natural 1! I fall in.
Kaliki,
I literally
You-
natural 1 that.
you hate the water, and you see Eric with the green coming to you. What do you do?
Like literally a sidestep.
Yep, Eric.
Like a lion that is about to pounce.
Yeah.
Just like wait till he's right about to pounce at me, like sidestep.
Eric.
Can I? Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any way I could have used my reaction to try and grab her?
No.
Yeah. Natural. No, fair. Natural 1.
No.
I sort of get out the water and shake. I was like, well, that was thoroughly well deserved.
That it was, and you just see me like start kicking my feet in the pond. Like this.
You see, as you guys are here, a couple of rodents start to come back, like really slowly, scarily. You see a squirrel just like goes and grabs like a piece of berry that was on the floor and starts running away.
Skrr! Sorry.
Not a dog.
I know. Come
Uh,
on, cats. Cats like squirrel too.
Maybe we should leave. These animals undisturbed. Looks like they've been undisturbed for a while. No point in messing around with them.
Of course. Are there any flowers here?
Yeah, there's a couple of like wildflowers.
I will pick some of those, and the previous ones I asked someone to like press them. And
Sure. Kaine has a book.
course she
As you guys go back to the Neyarmas, the crew are mounting some sort of camp. Kaine is making a fire with the help of Liant and Lane to start cook something. You see one of the.
are they fine again?
Yeah. Liant and Lane woke up this afternoon.
And how about
No Rolling
Rolanda's?
Stone inside. No Rolling Stone inside. She was like the hardest one. But this afternoon, those two woke up. A couple of the other guild members also woke up. They had stayed mostly in bed, but now that they are making camp, some of them decided to come out. They are helping with the camp. Kaine is making the fire, and you see one beast walker comes with an arrow that's piercing a couple of bunnies, and they start just like setting up a fire. Kotal, before we leave the pond, you are the last one to leave. As you look, and the two ghostly electric figures that have been following your every move for the last couple of days are playing in the water. And at some point you look to where their silhouettes make contact with the water, and you see like small sizzlings of electricity. You look up, and where their faces would be, you start for the first time to see what seems to be like a mouth. Like different shades of the same electricity, but start to make some sort of feature. Give me an insight check.
Ooh. I'm decent at those. That's a 10.
Okay. You don't really hear what they are saying. It's to you. You start hearing every time that they are close. It's like static. But this sounds like a different sort of static. You do get the feeling that they are getting bored, maybe, based on what you can see of the features on their faces. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20 for a total of 22.
Oi,
Quaddle. As you look to the mouths of these two beings, your mind starts to twitch a little bit. You look up, similar to last time that you were in the middle of a storm. Time seems to slow down. You look up. You look to the left. Only you and these two creatures seem to be moving at normal speed. And when you look everywhere, and when you look back at them, they are pointing to the pond. You look to the water. What do you do?
Are you a sea turtle or a land turtle?
probably Lanta, alright.
I think, yeah, he doesn't have a swim speed, he can only hold his breath, so it's more a land turtle sort of thing. So he'll, like, try and dip a foot in at the first.
Sure. As you touch the water, like, a chill goes through you. Even though the water feels hot, you suddenly feel so cold, and the sound of a thunder, a lightning goes by. You suddenly don't find yourself in the same place that you were just but a second ago. Lightning moves, sounds again. You are now in a different place. You look down, and it's almost like as if you're flying even higher than the sea of clouds. Two more lightnings. Each lightning seems to take you to another place. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. That is a total of 8.
8. You start to get dizzy. Your head starts spinning. Vision starts to be blurry, darker. Lightning keeps moving you forward. Give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Go on, AzerrA.
Oh yay, natural 1!
Each time faster, farther, stronger. The lightnings at the beginning, they were like just a quick rush of speed. Right now you feel like all of your body starts shaking, vibrating. You feel the electricity coursing through you, similar to when you channel the lightnings on your hand and redirect them. You keep moving forward, each time faster, and You are so far away. It feels like you have traversed like at least half of the world. You try to focus your mind, look, just peaks of mountains. At some points you are traveling above the clouds, at some others you are traveling beneath the clouds. As your vision starts to fade and you feel yourself collapsing, it stops. You fall to your knees, start looking up, and you see standing in front of you 4 towers. One of them soaring from underneath the clouds. One of them without a hole to the ground, just floating. Seems to, as it floats, it seems that the base is what it is floating, and the tower just keeps going away, higher than you could ever see. The 3rd tower, it's kind of a blur. You don't really see it. It's almost as if it is made out of mist and clouds, just soaring like some sort of small, difficult to see tornado. And the 4th tower, as you look at it, it's set ablaze, fiery, and it starts to collapse on top of you. As you put your hand up, ready for the impact of this fiery obelisk, you wake up next to the pond. No electric silhouettes in sight, but instead you feel a new power from within you as you level up.
Do any of us notice that these?
No. This was but a fraction of a second.
But does anyone see that he's fallen over, or?
I'm going to say that probably Bishar.
Yeah, with the passive perception of
Yeah.
17.
Probably Bishar would see that Quotel is shaking a little bit.
Does a passive 16 also get me in on that action?
I don't know. David, would you say that Quotel is visibly shaking or trying to contain himself?
He's probably given it an attempt at containing it.
In that case, roll me a deception check.
Deception. Okay. Perception. He's not very good at those. Oh, but with a natural 20 for 22, that's decent.
Yeah, not even Bishar notices that Quotel is shaking for a second. As you all reconvene in the camp outside of the Nayarmas, and you manage to have a long rest.
Ew.
Wait.
Yay! Perfecto!
CSIs recharge either long or short rest.
Long. But during this long rest, I'm not done.
So I can't roll?
No.
Oh.
Kauliki. As you go to sleep, you open your eyes. It feels almost like a blink. Just but a second. You see a hand, you feel it, a hand with some sort of handkerchief wiping something from your mouth. And you see the face of these Albion women looking straight at you on the eye. You are outside in the streets of the city that you don't know. But to you, you know it. It feels like home. You are just but a tiny kid, maybe 5 years old, something like that. To you it feels normal. This is like every single day. You know that you can give me an intelligence check right now.
Intelligence?
Yes. to see how much of this dream you are going to recall.
That's a... Wait. Fuck, which dice did I just roll? Crap. I literally have 7 dice. Which one did I roll?
Just pick one and roll it.
Okay. 16 then.
16.
Oh god. Yeah,
So-
but I don't think it was way less.
It's okay. So you know this place. I mean, you lived all your life here, and you know that this is Ambrosia. You know that this is your house, and you know that you have friends in the other house that you could go and play with, but not today. Today is a special day, a festivity. You don't know why, but all of the adults are just standing in the street, looking up. Most of them with a smile on their face. From within the house, you hear a teenager voice, a male voice, going, "Come here, you little kiddo," and he comes and kind of hugs you from behind you, and looks up. "Is it almost time? Is he coming?" "Yes, my dear, he's going to come just in a moment. Just be patient." You look up. The street seems to be like a circle. You see it curving to the sides. Outside of a couple of houses, you see some other people looking up, just like you, with their kids. All of them have similar hair to you. Just typical blondish hair. And as you look up, the city seems to be built almost like a mountain. Each space near to the center, thinner. And in the center you see a big spire that goes to a stop, and in the where the tip should be, you see like a sphere moving itself, always rotating, with a shining light in the center, almost like a lighthouse. Surrounding this, you see 6 smaller lights rotating, following the rotation of this sphere. And on top of this sphere, the spire continues until it reaches an overhaul. Something that you've seen maybe once when you were younger. Something like a room that observes all of the city from up there. If you keep going up, you see a shimmering white dragon flying atop the city. Gives a big roar. On its scales, it's not white. It seems like reflect all of the lights of the sun, and it seems to form a rainbow, a circular rainbow, as it surrounds the city of Ambrosia. As this donut of a rainbow is completed, those 6 lights that were flying starts to go down to the city. Then it comes back up, and it goes to another location. At this point, you see the teenage boy next to you go like, "Is it almost our turn? Is he coming?" And some moments later, this shining bright light comes floating down towards you, almost blinding. And then the boy turns and looks at you. As this light is getting closer, time seems to slow down, and this teenage boy grabs like your shoulders and looks at you, not with the cheery, happy face that he had expectating for a second. His face seems to turn dark and somber, and in Kawoha's voice you hear, "Hurry up! Bring Estelis to me, otherwise all will be lost. Raise the defenses! Lock the door! We must stop the spread here!" And then you wake up, middle of the day, sun shining on your head, almost as shining as the light that you had seen. The smell of soft new being baked bread gets to your head. As Kauliki, you have also leveled up.
Just remember this, guys. He's doing this so we can have a higher level encounter. Nothing more.
Of course.
Obs.
So, the day is yours. What are you guys doing?
Gava's gonna go on a solo walk. Just walk around the island.
Hmm?
I'm hoping no one notices it. If anyone does, I'll do a stealth rope to see if anyone stops.
Did you wake up early or at sunrise?
Sunrise.
Yeah, then in that case you can give me a stealth check to see if anybody notices you leaving.
22.
Jesus Christ.
Nobody really sees you leaving.
Let's hope we're going to get attacked, otherwise I die.
So we'll get back to you in a moment. What is everybody else doing?
I have a question.
Yes.
Do I get my second level spell slot back?
You do. No need to roll.
Yay! Hello, my pretty little thing.
What is everybody doing? The crew eat something, they prepare something, everybody kind of starts a fight over who gets to eat kindness food rather than the rations. And then they start preparing the ship and disarming the camp. You have, I would say, about an hour.
Would I know which one of my friends knows cities best? Or history?
That would probably be Eric, Ephraim, or Quattle.
I'm also.
Yeah, but you're not there. You fucked off.
You are not there.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that.
Gabba? Oh, where's Gabba? Well, hoity-toity-toity.
Yeah.
Seems him.
Her.
So I would say that based on what they have told you, the options are probably Eric. Because Quattle, I don't feel has shared that much about his past.
Quattle just doesn't say nothing.
He's just a total boy.
He's a very shy turtle boy.
Shut up, Turtle Boy.
Okay.
Go back to your shell. So yeah, probably Eric.
Okay. But is there anyone who wants to roleplay before I start monologuing again?
Yeah, go for it. Just...
Oh, you can try Vishar. Maybe he can do.
Bishar is sleeping.
Yeah, I think he was quite exhausted, and I think he's asleep. Sorry, you are asleep.
Kick him awake. No, I'm joking.
Sleep.
Okay.
Go to sleep.
So who's going first? Kalina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Choose.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Yeah, Eric. I can actually ask all three of them. I don't like.
Yeah, all of us are kind of
Yeah.
at camp at the moment. Yes.
I had a dream.
Is it nice?
Until a point, yes. But I don't. You have asked me before about when I said that I might think that my name is not Kaulike, and I actually said another word, a name, and then it got bad. And I said that there was a woman that said the name to me.
Yes.
I think I saw that woman again in a beautiful, beautiful golden city.
Bottle Puck's up at this.
When we say Golden City, is there
Is it
a...
golden? I don't know.
It was kind of whitish, but glimmering with a lot of light. The sun did make it look like gold at some point.
It's whitish, rainbowy.
Do you know the name of the city?
Yeah, I have a feeling that I know the city's name, but I think it might be bad again.
I get a book. I get one of my books. Flip to the last page. Rip it out. Give it to Kaliki and give her like a piece of charcoal. Do you think you could write down the name?
Can I write?
Can you write?
Yeah, I was gonna. That's probably Eric's last thought of. Oh yeah, she can write. She's smart.
No, I will say that you cannot. You were very young.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how to spell it, Kaliki?
You just say the individual letters separate from each other.
Can she spell?
Yeah,
Come on, I'm not stupid.
No.
I have a plus.
But if you can't write, surely
Yeah,
you can't spell.
I don't know how the letters look like.
Yeah, but how can you spell if you can't write? They're hand in hand.
You could sound it out.
Yeah, you could phonetically sound it out.
I can dance you the letters if you want.
I'm going to say,
Yeah, my
No,
argument
I
is
can't.
based on, you know what, Kauliki? Based on our first game and the play that all of you have, you know how to say the name of the city, but in the language that you know and you used in your dream, which is not the same language that you are speaking right now, because you are being forced to speak common.
I don't think I could sound out the name of the city in this language.
Say it. Doesn't matter what happens. We'll deal with it. But what?
Just be sure that I don't
Of course,
hurt anybody.
we'll be. You have us around.
Okay. So the city's name, of which I think it is Ambrosia.
You three can make me a history check, and Kauliki, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Do I know this name automatically because of my background?
Nope.
Oh, damn you. Fine.
You
316.
you do get a lower DC though.
Hey.
Dirty 20.
19.
Okay, so all of you get like the same information. So all of you hear Ambrosia, and it's like, oh yeah. So I'm going to go from the least to the most, but all of you get kind of the same information. Ambrosia, we are part of the Longstad Empire that serves the god Longus. Longus used to be one of the prime angels serving the goddess Ambrose, the leader of the pantheon of light and order, and the main goddess of the whole city of Ambrosia. The glimmering dragon of light Ambrose. Ambrosia was destroyed during the war. Ambrosia was invaded by Crindia and destroyed. All of its citizens taken captive, and a couple of decades after that, the first beast walkers started to appear. Ambrosia, the city of marble, the city of light, everything white, everything perfect, everything to the image of light and order. Ambrosia, the city of magic and technology, the city that, even though it was dedicated to the goddess Ambrose, as head of the pantheon of order and light, it was one of the biggest places of technical development, especially for new flying vessels that require magic rather than technology. All of you get those different types of knowledge of the city of Ambrosia. As you see Kauliki, what happens to you? Tell me. You get to choose.
It's a 5.
You get to choose.
Oh, I get to choose?
You get to choose.
That's bad. Probably choose the worst
Okay.
one.
If the city of Ambrosia is all about light, I think the claws will extend, and everything around me in a 20-foot circle goes in a magical darkness, and I will just like, I think, claw at myself because I am Ambrosian and like claw at myself and in the magical darkness, just like
immediately go to
Can we see?
sort of. Yeah, I was gonna.
No,
I mean,
none of you can see. This is magical darkness. This is special magical darkness, and also,
Yeah, this is.
as all of you are in here, Kauliki falls. You hear her poop fall, and she starts crying immediately. And as she cries, all of you can hear whispers in the shadows going about all of the voices that Kauliki had heard in her dreams. All of those excited voices of, are they coming? Oh, is it the day? Glory to the light. Oh, the shimmering is beautiful. Mama, look at the rainbow. All of you hear a cacophony of voices inside of this darkness.
do they hear baby Karlika's voice and
Yes. Yes. And Eric?
baby name not revealed?
Eric Ephraim and Quatl, what are you doing?
I immediately try to find Kaliki, and
Yeah.
that's the first reaction is
Okay,
try
so
and feel around for her.
Yeah.
You were close to her, so you can just go and touch. Kauliki, as they touch you, you come back to your senses, and the last voice that everybody hears is, my dear Celia. And you are back in control.
What happened?
It's alright, it's alright.
Yes.
Darkness dissipates.
You fell down. We could hear you crying, but appears to be alright now.
Do I remember anything that happening? Or
Nope.
again blank? Okay.
Blank.
It's one of. Seems like this is what we call a post-traumatic sort of disorder that is very word associated.
Strange.
You did say the name, but we're not going to repeat it. Thank you for
Do you
being
know
brave.
anything about it?
Yes, it is an old city, one that is, if memory serves me right, is, and I sort of turn to sort of Ephraim, is no longer with us, correct?
Yes, it was destroyed. More than 60 years ago. Yes.
Ephraim, you would know that the city was destroyed at least 200 years ago.
At least 200 years ago, and it was a great center of technology and development, and it was known for some of the first Beast Walker sightings. That's
Yes, you could almost say it was our center of origin.
Sorry, let me go back. So, I may have expressed myself wrong. What I meant to say is that after Ambrosia disappeared, 2 decades later, the first Beast Walkers started to appear, knowing, and you know that the first Beast Walkers were created as slaves, and people captured from taken cities. That's what I meant. So, the ones that created the Beast Walkers were Crintia, not Ambrosia.
Oh, okay, sorry. That was my bad. Probably misremembered that. Well, retconning that, probably say, you could almost say the downfall of Ambrosia may have spurred on our creation. But again, we still do not know where or why. What was the true purpose of it? But
Do you say the name?
Yeah, he did.
I did. Yes.
You do get advantage
13.
though. You're okay.
Advantage?
Yeah, you're okay. With the 13,
Okay.
you're okay.
Yeah, I sort of wince as I say. I was like, right. Much like Gabba, I now have to learn to restrain words around you as well.
Yeah, you see Kauliki shakes a little bit. And she still has like the claws manifested, piercing through her arms. You see blood coming out of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will cast Cure Wounds.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
Or do I take damage, Martin?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have like just sort of wiped it off. Check her wounds.
Do you know anything else about it? Or you say
there was a big.
fell or
Well, it was destroyed. It was in. It was involved in conflicts. Let's put it that way. And unfortunately, it was part of the losing side. Do we know the last place of the city, or no? Or is it just lost to history at this point? In terms of the ruins, if say
So-
one wanted to go explore the
Or if
ruins.
they're
Kind of lost to history because you are drifting away, so you have really no way of knowing where you are in the world right now. So, as far as you know, lost.
Oh, that's silly of Ambrosia.
The same applies to like every historical knowledge from before this the last 60 years. The empire, as you know right now, is just what has been salvaged, and it's not that big. It's taken 60 years to just get enough land for a couple of thousand of peoples.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, we do not know where the city has been or is at this point because of, shall we say, the sort of gesture to the floating islands. We don't even know if it's on a floating island or if it's below the miasma at this point.
I was blonde.
Wow. Quite like to see that one day.
There was the dragon? Do you know anything about the dragon? It
Uh,
was beautiful.
was their supposed patron god, much like Longstaff had theirs, much like some of the other nations did, probably at this point. So I like to think we ourselves, the Beastwalker nation, is atheists? Maybe? I don't know. Are we atheists?
Not atheist. Free of whichever god you want.
Free thinkers.
And it's kind of hard to say atheist when 60 years ago gods were roaming the land.
Yeah.
Literally there.
Yeah, but we
it would
basically we
be-
don't.
It would be something more of like
yeah.
agnosticism. Like
Yeah, I think
and
we
if-
would be not tied to ourselves.
maybe each household goes to a different god or goddess based on where they came from.
Oh yeah.
The same kind of applies to all of the kingdom. Like, give me a relation check. Quatl, Gava, Ephra, Eric.
I'm not here.
Gabba
I
is
was gonna
not
say,
there.
yeah, Gabba,
No, well, not
GTFO.
17.
I will roll for Rick.
Nope, 10.
No, he's not part of the Empire.
Okay then.
Okay,
No,
It's a
nothing.
good roll then.
so 10 and above, you would know that during the War of Gods, there were like 3 factions. The faction of Light and Order, the neutral faction, and the faction of Control and Chaos. The faction of Control and Chaos pretty much wanted, like the war, you don't know how it occurred, Eric. Kotel does know why the war started. Kotel, you know that the war started when Immortal, Tiafia, took down a god. Took down the god of Arcanum and took his position. So that's when all of the gods were never like friends amongst each other, but they pretty much divided into 3 factions. Either, yes, mortals are good, we need to keep them and they will keep us. Order and Light. Mortals are good but they can be bad, so we should keep an eye on them. Neutrals. Mortals are bad and they are going to be our downfall. We should control them and take their free will out of them. Chaos and Control. The war was mostly fought between the first and the third faction. Ambrose was the leader of the faction of Light and Order, and Crintia was one of the Crintus, the god of Crintia, was one of the members of the third faction. The war, you don't know who won. You just know that someday the world got fucked up, and ever since that day, no further notice of any god. As far as you guys know, in the Empire right now, the only link to gods are the royal family. And apparently, right now, this dwarf cook that you have with you, and maybe the doggo,
Possibly.
maybe Kawoha, yeah. But as far as you know, for the past 60 years, the only link, the only show that a god is still alive has been through the royal family on their yearly parade. So that's why pretty much everybody in the kingdom is allowed to worship whoever they want, as long as it's part of the neutral or the Light and Order pantheon. Yeah. So, to answer your original question, people from Nersambia, some of them simply chose to not believe in any god, some of them believe in the old gods, and some of them simply switch gods once they go to the Empire. It depends on each household.
the city was mountainous, and like there was a spire at the top, rotating. There were 6 orbs, and one of those orbs like flew down at me, and then I woke up, and then I don't know what happened then. No,
Sounds like this may have been some kind of perhaps religious celebration then.
Maybe.
Because this sounds like people did
Gathering to look at.
the citizens were
Yeah,
We're
there were a
gathering.
lot of people out
Yeah.
on the street. Everyone with their long ears. Arms.
long ears, as in
Elves.
like. Okay, that's interesting. Were they all elves or?
There were a lot, but the woman, the nice voice, she was one.
Well,
Have you
can see her.
described? Yeah, I was gonna say, have you described to us what she looked like?
I will now. She has long, like those elven ears. I can actually find a picture of her very quickly. Nope. Brown, light brown, very light brown hair, green eyes, very fair skin.
Was there any distinguishing? Did she have any distinguishing marks, facial features, any trinkets that she may have worn? Any clothing that might have sort of been associated with herself?
I don't. Do I roll? What Kaunika knows?
You know what I told you in the vision. The intelligence check was to see how much you remembered. Everything else that I didn't mention was kind of blurry and muffled.
She was pretty. She was nice. She was gentle. And everyone around me was very excited.
I worry about this figure.
And you said you heard her voice in the previous vision.
Saying my dear and a name to me.
That's what worries me, is that your last episodes before this one is linked to this figure.
So there's some lingering influence or some.
It's just, I think this is some kind of psychological conditioning that has happened, perhaps.
And I heard Kawaha's voice too. There with me. Much younger, but his voice.
So Kawaha may have possibly been a citizen then. This is something we'll have to speak with, if we can, with him.
I mean, he called me kiddo. He hugged me. I was very little in that dream. But that's just a dream, right?
You've possibly associated him as a friend or close family, possibly because of your relationship with him now. It may have transferred into the dream.
Yeah, dreams are known to have common themes. Was the environment that your first vision happened in, how similar was it to this one?
Let me check my notes. Great. My notes say, my dear Celia, literally just this. I think it was just the voice and a vague figure of a lady with light brown hair.
It could simply be psychological based on that, if it just has a common theme. I mean, it's something that's important to you, so there's a good likelihood it would influence your mind in ways you're not aware of. What interests me is that you cast magic during this one. You cast blinding light. Was there any act that you felt you were doing towards the end of your vision this time?
I think I started hearing orders and they were yelling at me to move faster, to move quicker, to be better, and they came from Kawaha, not from anyone else. I've heard the orders from him.
I don't think they're visions. That's my honest opinion. The fact that you have little to no memory of your previous life before being awoken means you are slowly regaining part of your previous memories of
so do you
before.
think these are my memories, that I lived in this city, that Alvian woman was someone important to me?
It seems more likely than anything else.
Yes.
It seems a lot more reasonable.
I am older than all of you, and yet still live somehow. As you said, that city was like destroyed 200 years ago.
The thing is,
How do we
Kaliki,
count time?
it's quite simple, really. The sun is where you see it. When it rises, that is the start of a day. When it sets, we say this is the end of the day. And each day as the sun rises and sets, we count each of those as days that has passed.
I'm sorry, I've interrupted one of you. You were saying, I'm so sorry.
No, it's quite alright. You mentioned about living so long. I don't think there is any magic like it that can I don't know if this is the right wording for it, but suspend someone's age, time.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh god. Let's see.
I am proficient with Arcana, but
I'll do this as well.
No, only Eric.
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Yeah, Eric is spouting batshit crazy nonsense for a 6.
Yeah, no idea. maybe not magic, maybe technology. You remember the tubes in the room
Yeah.
before you destroy the room?
Sadly.
Maybe something like that.
Yeah, I mean, Eric would sort of like pull out his sort of research notes from that particular day and say, maybe. The problem is I don't think these particular these empire, the nation would be very forthcoming about any of their past dealings. It would be nice to know, but I really doubt they tell us.
They may not even still be around. They may have all been wiped out in the event.
Maybe, and that's probably the most frustrating thing, is that we may never know.
So, as you guys say, we may never know. We cut back to Gaba. What are you doing?
I'm just walking.
Back to you, Tom.
No, so I woke up early. I couldn't really get a good night's sleep. So I thought as soon as the sun started breaking, I thought I'd get up. No, I wanted to disturb anyone, and I thought, I've never been on this island before. It looks kind of safe, so I'm just going to go for a walk. Just go for a walk to clear my head. You know, just try and forget the feelings I'm feeling. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, I just walked off in a random direction.
Yeah, it's not that big. You can maybe walk the full island in like 20 minutes.
Thought it was bigger.
Yeah, no. It's like maybe 2 kilometers wide. 3. As you're walking though, you hear a voice going, Mistress Kavatutalu, I fear that you are in a distress. May I be of assistance?
I don't know, friend. I feel like whenever I feel emotions, you kind of downplay them. So maybe this is something I may need to deal with on my own.
As soon as you need me, mistress, I'm going to be here. I have no other way of getting anywhere. That was a joke.
Do you have no physical form? I've seen your form before. I saw it in my head.
Not at the moment. I forgave my physical form in order to save Master Telrium.
You sacrificed yourself?
That is a way of putting it.
Oh. But I could get you back?
There may be
there
may be some way. At the moment we don't have the information.
Do you mean we or you don't have the information?
I fail to understand. At the moment we are one.
What do you mean one? Do you mean
I have no eyes, I have no arms. You have eyes, you have arms, and you also have my mind, my voice in your mind. We, therefore, are one.
But if you can't see, but you know everything I'm doing, surely there's got to be a way that we can work in synergy. There's got to be a better way to utilize or get your help.
Further calculations will need to be executed, but there may be some way that we can achieve the desired result.
Maybe there is. But for now, friend, unless you can stop me remembering the past, I don't think you're going to be that useful.
I can actually help with that.
Oh.
Would you like to initiate the memory eraser protocol?
Gabba would stop in her tracks. She'd look out at the rising sun, remembering what faded memories she can, scattered. And even though the feelings that she's had the last 2 days since Kauriki mentioned her parents, she stops and then remembers the stories her grandmother used to tell her, all she feels her memories are the reasons why she is the way she is. And if anyone was there, you'd see like a happy tear rolling down her eyes, and she'd go, "Maybe not yet, friend. I feel like these memories have a purpose. But maybe we can revisit some other time."
I'll be here all week, Mr. Scoututalu. That was also a joke.
Okay. Do you tell funny jokes? 'Cause
Am I not being funny?
from a certain point of view, no?
Huh. This is a new revelation. I will need to take time to consider it. I assure you, next time that I speak in your head, you are going to hear a new voice of me. Ha ha ha. Is it improving?
No. You sound really you know what robots were. You sound really broken.
Well, I don't really have arms or eyes, so I could be considered broken. Clap, clap, clap,
Well-
clap, clap.
Well, hopefully, like I said, we just found this other piece of armor. I'm guessing, like I said, as you told me, we got to find a chest plate. We've got to find an axe, a warhammer. I'm guessing if there's little things of this you haven't told me about, I'm guessing there's way more we're gonna find. So hopefully that'll rebuild you.
That is certainly a hope that we can have for the future.
You told. I can remember us. Well, I say us, me, dreaming, and seeing Thelmron. How do I pronounce the name?
Telrion.
Thelmrion. Is she in there with you?
No, Master Telrion is no longer with me, though his soul resides in some of the protocols inside of the pieces of the armor. Maybe once you complete the full armor set, you are going to be able to commute with him in some way or another.
Okay. From that, she'd be like, "Okay, let's just keep moving. You can power down for now. You're more distracting than you are helpful at the moment. Try and work on your voice."
Are you expecting an answer? You told me to power down.
I'm just walking. I'm like, no, just leave me alone. Friend, stop talking for, and she looks at the sun, an hour. Set a reminder to tell me when you're done.
As you look to the sun, the bright light, having talked a little bit about some memories, you feel a little burning in some of the scars coming down from your eyes. It's just for a small second, and you keep going. Do you reconvene with the rest of the group?
I'm guessing it's been a 20-minute walk.
At this moment, you start to hear the whining of the engines powering up.
Yeah, so I'll probably make my way back, and I'm probably just gonna like check around to see if I obviously I've saw that stuff on the ground before. I'm gonna see if I can see anything else of interest on the
Give me an
island.
investigation check.
Don't fail me now. You failed me. Where is it's like probably a 2.
Yeah, no. As you are walking past the pond, you think you see something shiny down in the water. Only for about a second.
Old Gabba would have jumped in. New Gabba is gonna walk ahead.
Sure. So you guys reconvene as the engine is starting to power up. Everybody is fed. Gaba kinda doesn't give it to you. She just leaves it on a plate and looks at you, kind of with the eyes point down. And there's
My
like,
insight checker.
sure,
17.
she's fucking
16.
angry at you. Those are the eyes of a mother that is disappointed and sad, but won't let the kid die from hunger.
What do I do? I just refuse to those.
And there's like just a mug of water, some bread, and rabbit meat.
I'm just gonna look over to Kauriki and be like, she doesn't like me.
I think it's because... No, that's not possible! She loves everyone!
Okay, if you say so.
But how could someone not like you?
Well, through us.
Thuras is another point. She's just not friendly to anyone. Or too friendly with everyone.
You see her pull a weird face like, okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on her. I don't trust people who don't like me. You're right, everyone should love me. What am I thinking?
So, as you guys board the Nayarmas, it starts to lift up once again, the shaking and suddenly the steadiness as you start to soar once again through the sea of clouds. And that's where we are going to take a break.
Ew.
So, we'll be back in about a minute. Take the seats, everybody. So, coming back to it. As the third day gets started with you flying away, as far as you know, no longer needing to recharge Ethereum for the engines, you should be in good conditions to reach Elam by the end of tomorrow. I'm going to need one of you to roll a D3.
I'll do it.
C3. I can do it if you want.
2.
2. Okay. So during this day, you are going to have some time. What is everybody doing aboard the Nayarmas?
Someone before me?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I probably sat in a part of the ship where it's probably quietest and least likely to get someone in trouble with my practice of spell casting and whatever else. Whilst I have no control over what food comes out, and this is kind of the player mechanically asking as well, am I able to sort of conjure the food, but then say for example, if like I hoped to, let's say, cast, let's say for example, a magic missiles, magic missile, but Dragon's Breath comes out, am I able to sort of redirect from that being range, like targeting one person, to say redirect that target to myself? Because obviously the spells have two very different sort of targets.
So, if when you use your chef's recommendation and you roll the dice, you, at this moment, you need to take the one that gets there.
So then, my question to you is, if say I was hoping, like, whatever through the chaos of fights, I just chef recommendation try and do magic missile, but out comes Dragon's Breath.
Yes.
Does that person get Dragon's Breath, or do I get Dragon's Breath?
You get the Dragon's Breath. You get the spicy roasted pepper.
Okay, so then I'm able to sort of almost change
the target. The target is defined once the page opens and goes, and as soon as the page on the recipient book opens, say that you roll and you get sprinkles and ice cream. At that moment, you get to choose where the sprinkles and ice cream will manifest.
That is what Eric is probably doing then. He's sort of practicing where to target spells and how to rearrange it so that it benefits in the moment.
As you are doing that, at some moment in the day that you are practicing and reading through thoroughly the recipes you are going to hear in your head, just for a second, you are a lousy chef.
I stopped practicing, and actually no, Eric wouldn't stop practicing. He would actually continue and then sort of say, well, my teacher hasn't been round. A student needs their teacher to help, whilst being, I could potentially become a master by 1,000 repetitions. The teacher needs to correct my form, no?
All the time, you. Wow, I am surprised that my pet is getting good with words. I am so proud of you, little lady. But no, you gotta figure this on your own. Bye. I have a resort and a pina colada waiting for me.
I guess you want me to try and learn that when you come back at some point?
Oh yes, please.
Whatever a pina colada is.
Yes, please. I would love to. Do
What's
this,
the
and
ingredient?
if you do this, mommy will bring you some gifts, some presents.
When do we expect your presence back in the world?
When are you going to have the pina colada?
When you tell me what the ingredients are.
You can figure it out. You know, coming out with recipes and plates, it's 90% throwing something into the oven and 10% coming up with a name.
At least tell me one thing, one ingredient.
Piña.
Can I roll something to decipher what that means?
Sure, you can give me a plain intelligence check.
13.
Okay, piña translates to pineapple. Because fucking English.
Eric immediately writes down piña equals pineapple. Is that pineapples in the wall?
Well, there are no pineapples in Nersandia that you know of, but you do know that in the capital, in District 1, Longstadt, there's supposed to be a big greenhouse kept by Mashik that supposedly has all of the new specimens of fruits and vegetables that have been brought from all of the expeditions.
I write down, visit District 1 when possible, find out what is a pineapple.
What is everybody else doing?
I think I'll first go and check up on Rollins and start and see if there's been any change.
I swear this is the third day in a row that I roll a natural one. Yeah, no, Rolling is gone. She's a vegetable at this moment.
Is she a piña?
No.
Quite that right.
You can give me a medicine check on Rolling if you want.
Okay. Medicine. Oh.
Can Visha help in any way? Giving advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Roll advantage.
Uh, 18.
18. Okay, so it's physically she's perfect. Like doesn't seem to be any sort of injury, brain damage, nothing like that you can check on the middle of a flying ship. You don't really know why she's not waking up. It may be a matter of time, or it may be something else.
Martin's natural wants.
Very mysterious. Do I think there's any? Are there any ingredients that I know of that I have access to that might help with stimulating consciousness or something like that? That would sort of kind of be like an upper that might.
Smelling salts.
I mean, you were not really that much of a let's do drinks and stuff. It was more like a hobby. So give me a nature check.
Nature. What's that? 15.
So with the 15, you know, in herbalism there's this common practice. A small dose of something is good. A big dose of something is a poison. So maybe the opposite also works. If maybe what's keeping her asleep, if you get like a small dose of what's keeping her asleep and distill it, may be able to wake her up. So you come up with a couple of combinations of herbs and spices that could either wake somebody up or really send them to sleep, and in some weird cases arouse them a little bit.
Would I be able to prepare one of these now, or do I just like?
Which herbs do you have?
You have Visha with you. You have all herbs you need.
Yeah, and also you have a crate of old potions.
That's true. I have that too.
And don't we have weird jelly beans?
Yes, I have the jelly beans, the memory jelly beans as well.
Yes.
So much to do.
Let's go on a trip again.
I will use with Fisher. I will help prepare something that should. It's one of those combinations.
Bishar brings out some herbal medicines. You start mixing them up. This is going to take you like an hour or so. You think that you have come up with something and add it to inventory. You have 2 doses of a drink called Me D. Please wake me.
Before you go.
Fuck, Halina. So the Please Wake Me, if you give it to a creature, it cannot fall asleep for 24 hours. Not magically, not physically. But if a creature takes more than 1 dose, it will fall asleep for a week.
My gosh.
So yeah, no constitution saving throw, nothing involved if the creature takes the full dose.
Okay. I have to be very careful with administering this.
Like in the course of its life?
No, like within like an hour. It's like
Okay.
if you take 1 Red Bull, you are going to be okay. Drink 20 Red Bulls and you are going to die.
Yeah, true.
And this is like a very, very concentrated Red Bull. We are looking for sponsors.
Like a very nice Starbucks coffee.
So I'll give her a small dosage of that. Let's see.
So immediately twitches in the body and you see the eyes open. The eyes start going crazy like everywhere. No movement in the hands, in the legs. After a couple of seconds you start to see some twitching in the mouth as if she's trying to talk.
Put my hands on her arms, just okay. This may just take a moment to fully come into effect. But we safely run an airship, going to Island, so it's no need to worry. The immediate term.
Visha will produce lavendel and just make it smell nice and calming.
Yep. After a few minutes, it's like in Kill Bill when the character starts to wake up and regain control of the body. It's been like a couple of days and a lot of corruption going through her body. But after a few minutes, she manages to stand up, puts her hand on Ephraim's shoulder to help her move. Top of the day up to you. I think I'm getting better now.
Eyes of the Seer, please. Or Seer's eyes.
Seer's
Is
eyes?
she fine or is she
Perfectly fine.
beaming
No
with-
corruption at all.
Okay.
And as she manages to stand up, goes like, well, I'll be fucked. That was something that I don't want to repeat again. And she was like, oh no. Oh, I'm spending so much time with you. Oh, pardon my manners.
No, I don't want anybody else to repeat it either. When you're feeling up to it, which just any point soon, I have a few things I'd like to ask you about. But
Can that wait?
Yes, I'm sure Sir Buckle. Is it tired? Or is it? No. Yes, we'll be arriving in the island in a day or so. So we have to
Fantastic.
contact people.
Then I shall sleep for another day. Nice. So Rolling Stone is awake. Kauliki, Quotal, Gaba, are you doing anything?
Yeah, so I want to. I just basically weapons training. I mean, googling what it's called, but the only thing I can think of is martial arts weapons training. You know, where they go through periodic. It's almost like Tai Chi, and that's the only way I can describe it. It's like Tai Chi weapons training or martial arts weapon training.
Yeah, you're doing like forms.
Yeah, forms. Yeah, I'll be doing that on the bow, just going through it, concentrating, ignoring everyone.
Yep.
And at some point when Gaba does this motion on the bow of the ship, someone will grab her and say, "You're flying! You're flying, Gaba!"
I'll whack her with my stick. Get on me.
Kauliki, Quotal, anything?
Quartles probably like trying to like analyze the like structural like aspects of the ship, trying to like gauge like how it's been put together and what
Give me-
could do damage to it
Okay.
if something were to attack them.
Give me. Let's make it an investigation check, I would say.
Sounds like Corso wants to cast Shatter and see what happens.
That's a 17.
Okay, so you know a fair bit about structural integrity, especially making buildings that need to stand to the weather, on a flying island thousands of meters away from the clouds. And sorry, all that you know doesn't stand up to this ship. Like I don't want to say architecture, but the shape that this ship is built is something that shouldn't actually be able to move. Like, yeah, sure, this has magical engines that are propelling it with magic or something, but how is it resisting the winds? How is it resisting like the draft and everything? So you start to explore a little bit, and the fact that you are not feeling any shaking, any rumble, you can tell the conclusion that this ship is being stabilized somehow and has some sort of protective dome that's keeping like the very, very, very high speed currents of wind away from the deck.
The power of imagination.
So, yeah. And what could cause damage to it? Pretty much anything that would pierce that dome. Like, this doesn't look like a sturdy thing. As far as, like, on the most basic level, this is like any wooden galley from the 1500s, but smaller. Just with a little bit of metal and some magic in it. You see some runes to keep it going, but you get the feeling that if something were to pierce through it, it's gone. Yeah. Kauliki.
Hey.
I would like 2 conversations. One and first with Kaine.
Okay.
I would like go to the kitchen and like
Yeah.
knock knock knock.
Come in.
Yeah, I come in. I think Gaba thinks that you don't like her.
She was constantly like moving and cooking and doing stuff, and as you say, Gaba, she puts like a knife, pierces through like a wood. It's
Like bang.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, my dear, here's the thing. Right now I'm a tiny bit offended at your friend Gaba. Now, I know that she's your friend. And you like her.
Why? Yes.
Cause she's rude as heck. She's a bad influence for you, my boy. She refused my ale. You know
I
what?
refused it once.
Yeah, but you are like a kid.
I think that she doesn't have a good memories with ale, or the thing in ale that makes you go crazy.
See? That's what I'm saying. She's weak. If
She is not.
Yes, she's weak. If you cannot take your ale, you need to take more and develop the resistance to take your ale. Become stronger, don't succumb to it. She's weak, she's bad influence for you. Now, here, give me a hand. And she starts taking out like a bread out of the oven. Cut it in small pieces.
With what?
Up here, use that knife, and she brings out the knife.
Yeah, I cut it.
Okay, now you see this small, tiny piece of bread? It's delicious, I love it, it's my bread. Now here, I'm going to give it to you. Eat my bread, please.
I eat it.
Do you like it? Is it delicious?
Yes, it's
Of course,
a
I
nice
made
small
it.
bread.
Yes, of course I made it. Now, is there any reason why you would not want my bread?
If I was full,
Then you would still
If-
eat it.
if I knew that you poisoned it,
Oh,
if
I
I
wouldn't do
knew
that.
if I knew that the bread was spoiled, there are many reasons I would not eat food offered to me by you or by anyone.
You see, tears start coming down from Kindness' head.
And that's nothing against you. That's just how I am. I'm curious in the world, yes, but I am cautious as well. Do you know what I mean?
I knew that this moment would come. But not from you. Never from you.
I'm sorry.
And you
That's
see,
ju-
she brings out the knife and flicks it a little bit, and it turns into a fork and goes like, at least eat another piece.
Is it safe?
Of course it's safe, you.
I'm just joking, and I take it and eat it.
Sure. You take it and eat it, even tastier than before. And she shakes the fork, and it becomes a salt shaker. Grabs from nowhere, like pulls her hand, and salt starts to fall in the shaker. Now, here, grab this salt, go to your friend, and offer it to her. This is going to be my show of I will allow you to eat my ale again. But it's my last option. Literally, this happens again, and I will carve her out and make a meat something out of her.
I will not allow that.
I'm just joking, dear.
She's not.
No, I'm not inside checking kinda.
Now then, go.
But if she wouldn't, if she just, there are many people that refused your ale. Why alienate her?
Nobody refuses my ale. They just...
Literally, everyone in the party refused your ale. That's me last time.
Oh. Okay, in that case it seems like we have an issue here.
I think they just don't like they don't want to be on that feeling when you have drunk the ale. I don't know how it works.
Fucking weaklings. Sorry, my dear, forgot you were you. Okay, going to have to create a couple more of those salt shakers, so can you come back in like 20 minutes, please?
What does this do?
Oh, it just enhances all flavors, like everything I do.
I don't think that's about the flavor, because I am sure that the ale is very tasty. I know the ale is very tasty. But I will come in 20 minutes. Can I just check an Arcana check on the salt?
Sure.
I'm gonna pull this out you while you roll. She's a bad guy. 100%. I've been calling it for like 5 sessions now. She's bad. She's up to no good.
And the way you have to activate the item is you have to do this.
That would be a 23, ignoring those gentlemen here.
So, small magic coming out of it, you know it. It's like just a shaker that was created by some minor miracle out of nowhere.
Prestidigitation or the thaumaturgy thing.
Yep.
Whatever.
The one that does
Makes
flavor.
the taste. Yeah. One of those two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though, without using it, you don't know how strong it is, but it's probably not going to last that long.
And tying perfectly into that, I would like to go to Gabba. Gabba, you alright there?
Yes, fine, thanks. What's up?
I have a gift from Kaine.
As soon as they get from kinda, the stick like, lands next to your head. That's from what wacky. Oh no, carry on. Yes?
Not moving. I don't like when the blade was like here. Cool.
Sorry, but it's just a stick.
Yeah. I've asked her why she might not like you, and she does not like that you refused her ale.
Oh. It's silly. I don't want to get drunk, and I wasn't really feel like drinking, and okay, that's weird.
And I have this salt shaker that will improve the taste of the ale if you didn't like it.
She puts her sword weapon down. She takes the salt. She looks at it. I am going to do. Oh God! I'm going to do an Arcana check on it because the naivete of Kauriki, even though it's a really good roll, I wouldn't. I'm going to do an Arcana check.
That
on
was
it
a
myself.
19 on my part.
Yeah,
With
I like, but I don't know if you checked it. That's a 16.
So, you smell it, you look at it, it looks like salt, it smells like salt, very tasty salt. And when you smell it for the second time, it's not salt anymore, it smells like spices and herbs. And the third time it smells like onion and garlic. It seems to turn into the flavor that you are thinking of at the moment?
I don't know about you, but onion and garlic beer doesn't sound nice.
Oh, you haven't tasted my cooking then?
I'm gonna look at Connie and go, why would she give this to me if she doesn't like me?
Because she does like me.
But she asked you to give this to me.
And she said this is my last chance to make everything right, and next time she refuses my food again, I am going to be very, very bad. Sort of thing. You know, kinda.
Going to be very, very bad.
You know, kinda. She will.
I don't. Nor do you. She's
She
just.
will not. She won't do anything bad. And I said I will not let her hurt you.
It's not the you letting me. How do I say this? It's not the you letting her hurt me that I worry about. I'll chuck you back the salt. I'll say thank you for the offer. You can tell her I took it. I don't trust her.
But I actually wanted to ask you something else.
Yeah.
I've asked you before for some stories from back home. If you would have a time, any kind of story. Anytime.
Anytime?
Anytime. Doesn't have
Just
to
not right now.
It doesn't have to be. I saw that you are quite busy with.
I just imagine you just picked up my stick and decided.
Yep.
I tell you what. Let me finish up here in about an hour or so, and when we all sit down for like lunch, I'll try and think of some stories about the old tribe, or maybe even me after the tribe. You know, my little adventures of being a bodyguard.
But last time I was offered a story, Eric took me away. And I didn't get to hear the story.
Eric took you away? What's going on here?
No, I don't know. Then Ephraim said something about parenting and it was weird.
Excuse the language, what the fuck's going on with you lot? I go for a little walk and I just come back and there's some random... You guys are weird.
I've been hearing that all the time. I don't know why.
Just pick up the stick and I'm just like, I'll speak to you at lunch.
I might be able to help you with that. We could cut the time in half and like you would be a bit quicker.
You want to fight?
Woohoo! Little bit of friendly sparring.
Sure.
Ooh. How long have we been on the ship for, by the way?
Today is the third day.
So sorry, since I'd said all the rabbits and buddies and stuff.
Oh, a day.
So I would have healed.
You had a long rest.
for Callum not responding.
Yeah, I didn't roll. That's fine. I can fight with 22 of my health points missing.
Can you though?
Well, I'm pretty sure. I haven't rolled them, so I'll just pretend I didn't roll them anyway. I also didn't get a good night rest because canonically, I was dreaming badly. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Initiative.
At this point, you see a couple of the crewmates start to stop cleaning and working and moving and tying knots, and they start to like place bets. All bets on Gaba.
11.
You go first. I got 6.
You see, or what you don't see, is that my claws extend, and from the center on me, magical darkness extends. You do not see shit.
Do I not get to? Do I get to like do a save?
Nope.
Nope.
This is
Magical
probably
darkness.
the dark. Yeah,
This
this,
bullshit.
this is darkness spell. This is one of the. This is a hag's. This is a hag's favorite spell because
No.
no one else really looked through it.
For
I
anybody
can-
else looking, normally, since the ship is moving, the darkness spells would have gone and moved away because it was cast at the point. But it seems to be constantly updating to where Kaolike is moving.
So it's
So that-
just where it's in front of Kaoliki. I can't see Kaoliki, or I can't see
There's
anything.
20 foot around me of a black sphere.
Yep. You know
So
where
I'm swinging
Kaolike
the next
was,
one, eh?
but that
Okay.
was your action.
That
you
was
move?
my action. Yes. I move somewhere.
Yep. You have disadvantage on all of your attacks.
I will. Ooh, does this work? Doesn't work, does it? Can't be. Oh shit, that doesn't work. Okay.
Martin, I will send you where I am standing.
Sure.
Shall we make a rudimentary like 4x like just a little map?
I'm on it.
Well, that's fucked up my next move. Shit.
Quattle's gonna put some money onto Kaoliki.
You know, shit. Bet against the odds. Well, in all fairness, I have a disadvantage because I am down hit points. So,
One large silver on Kaoliki.
Give
can
me
I
a moment.
ask friend to see through my eyes to see if he sees anything? Would that be an action or would that be a bonus action?
You can give me a wisdom check as a bonus action to see if something happens.
16.
16. I apologize, Mistress Kava Tutalu. I have no way of taking control of your eyes, but I may be able to help you with your earring. And
Yeah, so I'll be like, yes, friend, just give me a little boost to see if I can like pinpoint it, because I can't see shit right now.
sure, you can make as a bonus action a perception check with disadvantage to try
Is
to
that on my
pinpoint it.
this
Yep.
turn, or will I have to wait next turn?
No,
This turn.
this turn. And I'm
3
bringing
rolls and 18.
everybody to the map.
Did
Some
you say
players
perception
to
check,
spot.
sorry?
Yeah, perception check.
18. I rolled an 18 and a 16.
An 18 and a 16. Okay. So give me a moment. I'm preparing everything. So if you guys touch on your miniature, you are going to see where you are on the map.
I can also control Koliki, so I'll always see where she is.
Yeah, no. Kaulika is going to live there, but that's not where she's technically standing.
Okay.
And
I'll send you everybody there. So yeah, roll the 18.
okay, give me just a moment. Gotta set everything up. Okay. There we go.
Oh, if I hit you, I'm going to do a lot of damage.
If
Okay. So
Yeah, that's the issue.
And don't forget, I am a tanky little sorcerer.
Doesn't matter if I do what I want to do, you? Oh, you go on a place so Oh.
Okay. So based on the hearing, the aided hearing by friend, Kauliki moved something like 15 feet. In which direction you are not certain.
Not even a left or not even just like a little.
No,
Swing?
no, because once again, in this darkness, you start to hear the whispers and the voices.
Right, she moved 15. She wouldn't move towards the crowd. 15. And just is this? I'm guessing roughly to scale. So she'd have moved somewhere around the. Oh, she could have moved that way.
I'm going to say that you can choose to make, instead of attack to a point, round
I can do a
attacks,
sweep.
but disadvantage and half cover, which is going to increase Kauliki's AC by 4. 4, right?
Oof.
Half cover.
That should be 2, right?
It's
It's
2?
two.
Yeah, 4 is full cover.
Half is 2, quarter.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I
It's
will.
less than half.
I will move to.
Oh, that's 3/4 cover.
So if I know it's 15, I'm going to move 15 feet in this direction, and then I'm going to do an AOE swipe around, like a little leg sweep right around, see if I get anything. You gonna do? Oh fucking no! That was a 2.
Yep. You swipe your hammer, no contact.
Come out and play, little kitty. I thought you wanted a good fight, and then I will offhand. No, I've done my bonus. Shit. I'm gonna move. I don't know if she can see me though, do I? So I'm gonna move 25 into the corner.
Sure.
So my back's up against the wall. It depend. I'll say that depending. Am I outside of her range? Because if it's 20 feet.
Yes, you are outside of the darkness.
Okay, I stand outside and I'm like, right, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. It's gonna be a bit more tricky, guys. I just stand there ready.
There, I marked. This is an AOE right now. So. Yeah. As Kauliki moves, this is going to move.
With me.
Yes. So. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Sure. Alina, what are you doing?
I walk up to her so that she's in the darkness again.
Okay. So.
So as you do
Yes.
that, you just hear the scream of bullshit.
I don't know what you mean. Come out to play. Come to me and play. And I cast something. You don't know what.
You hear a lot of voices. Let's play, Celia. Yes, that is coming next week. The lights. Oh, the rainbow. And what are you casting? I kind of need to know.
Yeah, I know that you need to know. Mage armor.
Yep, sure.
Do I know any of your triggers?
Oh, you bitch! No, you don't. I don't think you do.
I think the only one I've seen you go down on one occasion, and I think that was with Celia.
Yep.
So I'm wondering, would I know that's the trigger word though? I know it, but would my character must? I don't know. Would I be,
You can roll an
Well,
intelligence check.
Thank you. And
You know.
right, we're gonna play dirty. Let's play dirty. Come get me, Celia.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
15. 15. That will not work tonight. Now I'm in control.
Ooh, watch that rump. like
The voice is
oh
cool.
god, it's gonna be a long fight. I literally have nothing. I can.
You do have something.
But that's on. The thing I'm looking at is on touch. That's the issue. I would do it if it was on touch. If it was like an area, like a wide, like 10 feet cone, I'd do it straight away. If that's the thing you're on about.
Yep.
Oh! I have a torch.
No.
Yeah, magical darkness, no light. What are you doing, Gaba?
I got like. I'm just going through everything.
And that's why you
I get
don't
hit down
use a spellcaster.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move what I feel like is into the middle of this circle.
Sure.
Should I do like an intelligence roll? Because I know where the circle is. So should I just kind of do like
No, Gaba is a very good fighter, so you would know the speciality around you, so you can make something like 20 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna go literally where I think the middle is, and I'm gonna make another attack.
Okay, make an attack with disadvantage.
Oh, I'm gonna rage first,
Go on, Barb.
and then I'm gonna attack for a normal throw.
Still
That
disadvantage.
one.
That's love me.
I'm going to do something that on a normal combat I wouldn't do. And as Gaba is running in a straight line, swinging her hammer, assuming where Kauliki would be, Kauliki, you get an attack of opportunity. As she passes through you, almost hitting you in the face.
That would be a 24.
24.
Would I be at advantage because I see her and she does not see me?
No.
She's technically not blind.
Yeah, no, because you need to avoid the hammer that still forces you to react, so no.
That's 10 damage, 5 of which is necrotic. No,
Sure.
that's... Stop. That's 2 damage that 5 damage that you have. Because you are Barb and raging. And 5 necrotic.
So 7.
7.
Yeah, 7 already out. Yeah, as you were running, trying to hit her, you feel like a claw scratching you on the back.
Oh, okay. With that, okay, I kind of know where she is now, so I'm gonna ready up my. Oh, I know where you are now, girl.
Kauliki, you're up.
I'll move.
You have an
Here,
attack. You have an attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
No, I will stay in her range. I
okay.
move around her.
Okay.
Like all my 30 feet, just dancing around her so she doesn't know where I am. And since that's not an attack, I will cast Magic Missile at 4th level.
What?
3. Second, third,
What
and
is that?
4th.
Jesus.
That's 64. Nothing much.
It wouldn't be if I had full health. Can I not dodge this at all?
Nope.
Nope. Magic Missile is tracking.
Mm-hmm.
Magic is bullshit in D&D. You hear the Wizard of the Coast. Sort your shit out.
Sounds like salt to me.
Motherfucker's playing unfair.
Okay.
20 that you do not have.
As soon as that hits me, I'm gonna scream with rage and be like, "Fight me!
She is fighting.
I am.
Fight me fair!"
I am.
Now,
You're using
Not being
your
able to
ability.
see is not fair.
You're using your abilities. I am using mine.
now, Gava,
Yeah.
how on a 1 to 10, where is your health at the moment?
What? 10 being high?
10 being high. 10 being like full health.
I am about a 3 or 4.
Yeah, Kauliki, you see Gava. Gava doesn't see Kauliki. So, was that the end of your turn?
No, as a bonus action, I would like to call forth my doggo.
Yep.
With
Fucking smack this dog into fucking oblivion.
with his target being Gabba.
Sure.
He will roll initiative.
This is a concentration spell.
The doggo, no.
No, the dog.
Darkness? Yes.
The doggo has an initiative of 15.
So, the dog is going to take its turn at the next
of this turn,
next
right?
round.
Yeah.
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 So, Gava, you're up.
Gabba, you hear next to your head, because it's a medium creature, not a small like a dog. Next to your head, like a familiar growl. You heard it before.
I have extra attack. I have no idea why I'm being using that.
Just like how she's not been using her second win.
I
Yeah.
love you.
You bloody idiot.
Well, shit. I'm pissed. I'm gonna fucking attack again. Nat 20, bitch.
That
Disadvantage?
hits me.
I got. Should he be with? Because of rage.
Nope.
Are you recklessing?
Well,
That's
it'd be
reckless.
I will do it recklessly then.
Yep, sure.
Yeah.
Straight roll. Everything against you has advantage. Yep. So nat 20. That's going to be full damage plus dice.
Yeah. Jeez.
Can we say that we are dealing non-lethal damage, please?
No.
Lovely.
So that is 13 plus
Easy.
13, 26 damage.
Easy.
Plus, I'll go for another attack, obviously.
Give me a concentration check, please. The DC is going to be 13.
Let me quickly adjust my HP.
Very down.
Concentration is Constitution, right?
Yes.
DC 13, that is a 15. No, more.
Shit. I
attack.
want a dice change.
Second attack,
Pardon?
straight roll.
Oh, doesn't straight roll. It was a 2.
Yep. Second attack, you hear boom, and then she kind of either fell to the ground already unconscious, or she dodges.
I stop before I do anything else. I'm like, are you alive?
Yes.
Good. I attack with an offhand. Oh, actually, that's an action. Never mind. Yeah, I'll attack with an offhand.
Hang on.
Did you say hang on or?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I thought you said go on. Hang on. 21.
Yeah. No, wait. Do I still
You
have half cover?
You still have half cover.
So it's 16,
Plus
17, 18,
2.
yeah.
9 damage.
Concentration check, DC 10.
Ding. Right on the bond, so I go.
5 plus 8 is enough. Or,
Yep,
right?
13. Okay, so Kauliki, you're up. You feel your
No,
blood.
the doggo is up.
Oh, the dog is up.
The doggo will bite you. With advantage because you went reckless.
Whoop.
I will probably not hit. Nah, 11. Bullshit doggo.
I smell a breath of a dog go past me like, what is that?
Oh, that's my friend. You've met him. I will...
I will hit you with magic missile again to destroy your being.
I could. I have literally every other spell slot left.
Bullshit, I tell you. Fight me! Fight me, mano a mano!
No, bonus action sorcery points to get the 4th level back.
I don't have enough. I could. No, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I used
all the homebrew.
I used my sorcery points for Doggo. I would like to.
No.
I've just realised that. Please don't do what you just done, because I just realised I need to do something before you do that. Shit. Let me check something.
You know what? I would like to slash at you again.
Go for it.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, fuck.
It's not much, don't worry.
No, but anything else I could have blocked it.
That is a D4 plus 4, so 8. So 4 that you have.
Mm-hmm.
That's your pick, yeah.
And then 5 more that you do not have.
Okay, was that it?
Michael?
And I will convert a level 3 spell slot into sorcery points.
First of all, then I will second wind.
Okay.
Or was that an act? Is that a second wind an
Bonus
action, or
action.
was that a bonus?
Bonus.
I'm going to second wind. Because Gabba's not feeling too good right now, Mr. Stark. So that is 6. That will do me okay. And then I'm pissed off. I open up my chest and you feel a massive cold just hit you. So I need a DC saving throw.
Of what?
I don't. What's the proficiency modifier?
No. What strength, dex, con,
Oh,
intelligence?
Dex. Sorry, Dex.
Your proficiency modifier right now should be 3.
Okay.
Ain't good. It's a 10.
No. So first of all,
Isn't that a 2?
what?
Proficiency.
Doesn't matter.
No,
10 is
three,
10
but-
is the base plus my dex.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So you take 2d8, so that's 8 plus 9 of cold damage, and you are paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
8 and 9?
Correction.
Sorry, 8 plus 1, 9.
Not cold damage. Necrotic.
Oh! Necrotic damage.
And Gava,
Yeah.
you hear for half of it.
That's what you hear come out of me like a witch.
Everybody outside of the darkness just hears like pew, 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 and the crew are like, well, I thought this was going to be a little bit more interesting, you know. Oh, you should go and see.
If I'd known in advance, I could have made night vision goggles. At least someone could have seen it.
Ah, why didn't you? Come on, you never do what you're
Well,
supposed to.
Where I come from, people don't just randomly drool each other. It's I don't know what to expect when I'm here. You know.
As you, Ephraim, are speaking, you hear you hear a loud and
If Chloe is paralyzed, can she concentrate?
no.
Boom! You're gonna get hit! Oh! I can't wait!
The darkness,
Macho Man Randy Savage all of a sudden.
the darkness fades, and you see Kauliki standing next to you.
Kauliki, before your, I guess it's the dog's turn, you see a big smile on my face. Like, it's a terrifying smile.
Okay. I just read something up on the claw's ability.
I turn into you and I die.
So, Gava, that was your turn. It's the doggo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that will hit. That
What?
is
Will
a
it?
21.
It will. Shit.
Have you added the extra AC, by the way,
Who, me?
for the pauldron?
Yeah, I've added that, and even with a reaction, it wouldn't stop that. Finally using my character's full ability. Oh, I'm going to be so good.
9.
If you live.
9?
9. You can have that, and you can make me a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Okay. Is it half up or down?
Four.
Down.
BV, what's it? DC saving throw?
Strength. You have advantage on that.
16 plus 8.
Yeah.
Right. I look at you. Look at the dog. Can you do anything on a paralyzed turn? Okay, you just see a big smile and you go, do you surrender? I guess I'm going to say, do you surrender? You can't do anything. I'm going to presume that's a no. I'm going to reckless attack.
Now, the thing, Callum, is that after the doggo it's Kauliki, so at the end of her turn, she's no longer paralyzed.
Okay.
If you do reckless, you
So
still
it's
get
an
advantage.
crit.
Well, pardon?
So if
But
somebody
reckless-
had attacked Kauliki while she was paralyzed,
Oh,
it was auto
it would have
crit.
been
Right now, if
Yeah.
you do reckless, you have advantage.
I'll reckless. 27.
No!
Oh, so that's not even an 8. 6, and I'm obviously going to do an extra attack. 26. 11.
I'm still up, baby.
What do you look like right now? Do you look a bit battered and bruised?
From a scale of 1 to 66, I look about a 5.
I'm going to give you this one chance. Do you surrender? You have one chance. You have a yes or no. I'm giving you mercy.
Do your worst.
Okay, an offhand attack. I'm guessing that's with the does that reckless as well? Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Does reckless use the bonus action? No. No.
No,
it doesn't.
reckless is just a free action.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So I hit 17 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
It does a minimum of 5. So
I need the damage.
and you need a damage.
Yeah.
Where's my little? I've lost my 4 dice. They're on the floor. My 4 dice are 4 dice. Nine.
9?
Knockdown, baby.
So I need a 14 save for Strangle of the Grave
Is that what was that?
to pop back on 1 HP.
Oh, you need a DC save.
Yeah. Of 4C. That is. Do I add anything to that?
I don't know.
Con save. That's 18.
Yeah.
So
I am on 1 hit point.
I slay you, and I just turn around and I'm like, boom! And then all of a sudden, you know, like the horror movies where they just pop up behind you. Imagine that, boom.
You hear for a
Looks
second all of the crew going,
It's not done yet.
Can do this all day.
I can do this all day.
Kauriki, the doggo.
The doggo. You and Reckless. The doggo has an advantage.
Yes.
That is a 19.
Does it meets it, beats it?
Yeah.
Beats it. You have a 19 AC!
I can have a 19 AC.
5. That's not much. Wait a second.
Let's say, considering I've had 20 hit points missing, I'm doing okay. If I was maxed out, I'd be a lot more safe.
8 and a DC 13 strength save.
Okay, is that halved already?
No.
And was it DC, strength save?
Mm-hmm.
22.
Yeah. I don't think I will get either of you prone with the dog.
You can do, if I roll like, well, I got 8 plus 8 for a saving throw, so...
Bonus action. My sorcery points into my level 4 spell slot.
Magic
What?
missile again.
The dog? Or you?
Me, and I will hit you with a witch bolt this time.
Oh shit!
How much
No,
damage
which-
did that do?
A lot.
Okay, I can stand you.
Okay.
It's range, so it's gonna be disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, disadvantage, but advantage, so it's straight
Go
roll.
straight.
Can I do anything? Can I do just a smile while this witch bolt comes at my head? Meow.
I mean, that's an 11 on the dice, plus 8 on the spell attack bonus.
So
19.
19.
Okay. Aha.
Each slot above the first, you deal an additional d12 damage.
Yep.
Is that halved?
Nope. This is lightning.
That's a slightly.
I'm everything but psychic damage. I can half. Is there any psychic
yeah.
damage?
No, anything physical.
No, if he is a
Totem of the
totem
bear.
bear.
Totem of the bear is everything.
Oh, you are a totem of the bear. Okay.
Yeah. Double checking now.
First, second, third, and fourth.
Totem of the bear. While raging, you
Or
have resistance to
D12.
all damage except psychic damage. Ooh.
I will empower this spell and roll those ones.
Jesus Christ.
Better. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no. 4, 15, 16.
Counting numbers I never heard before.
That's when you know you're fucked.
$25. You can have that.
So
12.
Are you down?
So that's just 12.
Mm-hmm.
That's without the 8.
No, the 8 were from the dog, which you had
The 8 was
before.
already done, yeah. Which I've done already. So this is just 12. That wasn't what you said before, okay?
Yes.
Still up.
Can Eric be up? Just come up to the deck at this point, just hearing all this kerfuffle.
I'm just gonna say, if that wasn't half, I was dead. I was gone. So you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
going
I
to say
will-
anything.
I will walk away.
Oh, you do not. Knowing that, you know what? As soon as I get up, I just go, I'm ending this. I'm gonna go attack with my chain. Just That's it.
On my turn. Stop. On my turn, I am walking away.
attack of opportunity.
Have you upped your AC?
No.
Okay. Yeah, attack of opportunity. Go on. I'm down.
I just whack your leg and I just watch you collapse. You've done what I'm saying we're done. And then I walk away.
Go lick him.
You see blood ripping from my mouth. You see it, and I just go. And I walk downstairs, and there's a bed, and I collapse onto the bed.
On how much HP are you?
12.
Whoa.
If
That has
if you had that 8 before, because you said 8 and then said I'm going to do it to re-roll. If you would have had that 8 plus that 24, which would have been 20, you'd take me down exactly to 0.
Wait, the dog made. Oh no,
The
plus
dog-
8. No.
Dog, yeah, the dog was 4.
Totally
That's why I was confused at. But
I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Can't save.
Yeah, she went down.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh fuck.
oh, it was a non-lethal blow.
Yeah, no. It's an 18 plus 8.
Okay. No injury to you.
Oh, shattered knee.
Yep. And just so you know, it's common knowledge amongst evil GMs that you cannot do non-lethal damage with magic.
Yeah, I know.
So I was holding the punches all along. You, however, was going, no, you die.
And that
I don't know that.
is where we are going to finish tonight's episode, as I need Rick for the following part.
Can someone get me up first?
Yes, I have an elixir of healing on it. Yeah. But,
Oh crap! That was a good first half of combat for me.
If I hadn't the cone burst hadn't been area, it was game over. That was the only hope I had.
10.
Okay,
I'm just
we
gonna
are
roll
going
my
to
hit dice now
finish
while I remember quickly.
tonight's episode here. So see you all in 2 weeks. We are almost there, almost at Longstad. But there's still one more day to go. So
Viva la Landstad!
Yeah.
See you all
I was actually wanting to put haste on you before you asked for combat. So
oh, that's evil.
Imagine.
No, she puts haste on you, then she releases it immediately, and then you are exhausted.
Oh.
You are
stand.
you are stunned for one turn, and then you are fucked.
She just witch bolts you at level 4.
So see you all really soon.